The primary objective of Ghana's industrial transformation agenda is to promote an export-led economy. In this regard, government has deployed a comprehensive international export development strategy, which would prioritize the following three pillars in expanding and diversifying the supply base for value-added export services, improving the business regulatory environment for export, and building and expanding the required human capital for industrial export development and marketing.
Because without taking advantage of new markets that the AfCFTA will open on the continent, the private sector in individual countries will not grow. So you have to develop first, as a primary step, you have to develop a country's export capacity. And export development is at the core of this conference, so that businesses, private sector, small, medium enterprises, so that they know how to reach new markets on the African continent. So this is very much part of implementation of the AfCFTA, the pillar of export development. Well, we are working as hard as we can to make sure that the Pan-African payments and settlement platform is rolled out and is up and running as early as possible next year. I'm not able to give timelines now because we're working with Afrexim Bank. However, we are fully conscious of the fact that it has to be up and running if we want to reduce the cost of transactions and the cost of trade in Africa. So we are trying to make sure that as we roll out the trading date on the 1st of January 2021, that the platform is rolled out at the same time. But it's difficult to give a deadline, but we're working as hard as we can to make sure that we achieve that objective. Well, we have rules. The AfCFTA agreement it creates obligations for state parties. There are rules that every state party has to abide by. So we would have to look at the context. We would have to look at the merits of the issue. We would have to look to see what does the law say about a particular action that a state party takes. But remember that the agreement binds only state parties. If you have not ratified the agreement, you are not bound by it. But we intend to make sure that the rule of law in terms of the agreement itself, that it is fully applicable.
Yes, the AfTA will help us, especially making sure local businesses have a wider market area to sell their products. Looking at Ghana as a country, the population is not much compared to what we have when we export to other African countries. So the biggest advantage will be the bigger markets to sell your products in. So that is the main advantage of the AfTA. And it will also remove all barriers and hindrances to international trade, and we will also have the opportunity to also make sure we sell among ourselves and better collaboration for African countries and African businesses.
Something like this is going to promote our African products, because Ghanaians, we also have special and also good products and as well as quality ones. When you come to home foods like this, we have quality products such as Zomi and also pure palm oil. You see, we do a lot of exports. You get it? So I think with something like this, it's going to promote the Ghanaian products so that people will patronize more of our African products.
The vision of a single continental market for Africa becomes a reality on 1st January 2021. The date agreed for the dismantling of tariffs by AfTA member states. This opens up access for Ghanaian businesses to trade in the world's largest free trade area. It's a duty-free, quota-free continental market. With a total population of 1.2 billion and a combined GDP of $3 trillion United States dollars.